Okay, so I can't just, like, go back. I can chat with him. What do you want to chat about? Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Yeah, about that. Adventurer types rarely do. I get it. So the short of it is, that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier, that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened, that's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean this is all that's left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way! I will go and take down that Demon King right now! You wouldn't be the first to try. Well, I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You're still too weak to consider taking on even his second-in-command. I'm going. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course. Here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, saying that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident they had proved they didn't fear the dark, or they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses, he went on. They looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Oh, everyone knows that story. There's a pea underneath the pile, so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but you ever heard of what happened after? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. The soup wasn't too hot, it's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that, how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humble by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, and got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. I have to go now. Okay, I thought that was the pit. Oh, now I'm gonna fall in the pit. Well, I made it to the third level already. What the hell is this? Oh, you scared me. I thought you were an undead. What kind of creature are you? You never seen a phobican? Phobican? We are a tribe of builders. Technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. Oh, Phobekin. What's your name? Necro? Necro? So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above, and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. So he can teleport. Well, if he can teleport, why is he still in the catacombs? Oh gee, to my surprise, skeletons can come to life. Luckily, they're pretty easy. Seems like almost every platformer has to have catacombs. Oh, there's a secret passage. What the hell is this? Oh, just like more of these time stones. Be lootful and multiply. Huh. Okay, I'm picking up some Steam achievements. Crazy. I was hoping there would be a power seal, but there isn't. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna miss out on those candles. Oh, cutscene. What the hell is that? Oh, it just released a whole bunch of enemies to fight. They're not even hard. Like, they all die in one hit. So what difference does it make? Why can't you just give me something tougher? Okay, the swimming mechanics are a little tricky. Because there's no button to keep you just, like, floating in place. Therefore, you have to keep adjusting your height. Alright, let's head to the shop. Oh, what do you know about the current area? Hey! You made it to the catacombs! Okay, anything I should know? Not really. It's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons. And bats. Oh, evil wizards too? You bet. Necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. What do you know about the Demon King? Hey! How did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair! The bridge was in shambles! Well, we won't have much of an adventure if you face out against a big villain right away. Now, would we? Unless you're a speedrunner. What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic! Come on! You just asked! No, but I meant, believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Oh, you got more stories? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. The whole family ate misery, but sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day, she was visited by a starving beggar, who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess. She didn't want anything, and it's a moral about living frugally? No, this is good! Let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree, so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by, and she scolded many thieves. Soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And then one day, Death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap. And since then, there's been a misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know, it's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of Death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. I mean, oh, I didn't want to know that. I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, no, I want to upgrade. Currents Master! Okay, press X while swimming to boost forward. Losing weight, gaining ground. Hope this helps. I actually got 2 achievements for that. Okay, so those platforms are gonna fall. So let me just wait for that one. Up! Should've ducked. Got rocked hard by that thing. Good looking face, too. Oh! 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 Good thing I caught onto that ledge in time. Okay, is there any reason to go... Now I see there was a reason to go this way. Power Seal. Okay, can I just stand on the top of the spikes? Yes, I can. Okay, this doesn't look too dangerous. Alright, that's Power Seal number 2. Okay, and I just open these. Therefore, I can just go back. I keep thinking there's gonna be something over there, but there isn't. Ooh, a bunch of stuff over here. Can you break walls in this game? No, you can't. Like, I haven't seen any breakable walls. It may not even be a thing. Ooh, I thought that was gonna reach me. Yeah, this ability's been saving my ass in the swimming parts. Oh, I knew that was a trap. That wall over there looks suspicious. But apparently there's nothing here. Maybe I'll get, like, more passive abilities later, outside of the shop. Or maybe I won't. It may not even be a thing. Is there any reason for me to do this? Oh. Just get more key energy. Should I even attempt this? Well, I guess I would have to, because that's the dead end otherwise. Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, I knew that there was a trap. That's way too easy to tell. Oh! Ooh, I was worried I was gonna hit that bat. Thank God I didn't. That would have been pretty bad. This could be tricky to deal with. Or not. It's only as tricky as you make it out to be. Doesn't look like there's any fall damage, which is nice. Oh god, there's a wizard. Wizard wasn't that hard. It only dies in 2 hits. That's pretty pathetic. Gandalf just let himself go. He really did. Why do I not just shoot him? They're just like old Wizrogues anyway. You hit them once and they're pretty much just stunned. Okay, that's actually not fair, just hiding over there. Can I just shoot at this? Oh, I ran out of key energy. So how the hell am I doing? This. Oh, that's how. Just duck underneath. I didn't think I had enough space. Oh god. Gotta keep myself moving. And there. It didn't move that fast. I imagine using your Cloud Step a lot just for speedrun strats. God, there's like 2 of them layered together. So much happening. But at the same time, not overwhelming at all. Then again, still pretty early in the game. I don't think it really matters what path I take. Well, let's get them all anyway. I'm really glad you can do the Cloud Step hitting lanterns that are already deactivated, so that you can keep reusing them. Okay, that's much better. I guess a boss is coming up. Okay, I can buy Serendipitous Mines. Enemies will sometimes drop a globe that restores 1 key charge. I think I'd rather get the extra key energy. Oh, I can talk to him about the level boss. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this villain. Okay, so no advice? Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I meant I. All I know. I'm totally on my own here. Yeah, Shopkeeper definitely has a pretty unique personality. And with this army of undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Ruxton. Ahem. What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh, great. Just when you think you get to play with your evil lab. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Now say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this. Oh my god, really? Who dares enter my lair? Uh-oh. Is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Good plan. On guard! Face the mighty might of Ruxton the Great! Oh, I guess I have to use this as the umbrella. That's not gonna give that to me. Oh, I can actually knock him off it. I don't like that he screams ow every time he gets hit. It's like he has feelings. Oh, got there just in time. You gotta keep in mind this thing is moving on its own. It looks like his attack pattern is very predictable. So I'm not expecting a challenge. When he does that attack, he can get a lot more hits that way. Oops! I actually mistimed that. Oh. Screwed up there. Dungeon Brawler. I yield! Wait, I don't! It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us, no matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves. Any suggestions, Sin? I'm listening. I don't know. Just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a great start. What has all this brought us, really? Ridiculous! I'm sticking to evil! He says that because he's also a stick. Oh yeah? And how are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could... Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Oh, he just says the same thing. I thought I could actually hit him and then cause another fight. What's up with this type of room layout? Bamboo Creek.